The benefits of a project should outweigh the costs. However, the point at which the costs are outweighed by the benefits may be some way in the future. How far is a question that the cost-benefit analysis can help to determine. This simple cost-benefit analysis compares the investment and the intended returns of a project over time. It shows a healthy return being made on the investment. In year 2, the benefits outweigh the costs invested to date and payback is achieved. In years 3 and 4, the profits grow substantially. What matters now is to consider whether those figures are realistic, as initial forecasts are often too optimistic. They should be compared with the cost-benefit figures for other projects under consideration. The figures used in this table are straightforward, and they take no account of the time value of money. Money received in the future is worth less than money received today, which could be invested. So if the interest rate is, let's say, 6%, $1 today will be worth $1.06 in a year's time. To put it another way, getting $1 in a year's time is like getting 94 cents today. So the value of the future return on a project must be discounted in the cost-benefit analysis. This approach to forecasting more realistic monetary values is called discounted cash flow. This table adds a bit more detail so that the discounted cash flow can be calculated. The first 4 rows are identical to those used in the straightforward calculation seen earlier. The new rows allow the net figure to be discounted by a number of percentage points. The discount factor is the amount by which the net figure must be multiplied in order to discount it by a specified amount. It's calculated like this. So here we have I, which is the rate, and n, which is the number of years hence. So assuming a rate of 6% and a forecast needed for year 2, the calculation would be like this. Now the net figure is multiplied by the discount factor to determine a more realistic value. We call this the discounted net, a value which, when accumulated over time, provides what's called the net present value. So it could be said, of the example in this table, that this project will yield a net present value of $36,206.90 in year 3. However, the point at which payback is achieved has been pushed 1 year further into the future compared with the non-discounted example. This extra year for the investment to yield a return is an important consideration for senior management. Now the internal rate of return is yet another measure, and in this case it's used to compare one project with another. Calculating it is similar to working out the discounted cash flow, but in reverse. So for example, the project yields $36,206.90 based on a discount factor of 6%. A discount factor of 200% would give a yield of minus $1,237.41, a negative figure. So somewhere in between these negative and positive figures is a discount factor that would give us 0 net present value, in this case roughly 150%. This is the internal rate of return. Put another way, if all the money that was invested in this project had been borrowed and the project broke even, the interest rate paid on that borrowed money would be the internal rate of return. Now, as a rule of thumb, the higher the internal rate of return, the better. However, it fails to take into account the size of the project. One with a relatively low investment may have the same internal rate of return as one worth many times more.